Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I guess friends ain't be dropping gems. Always keep it genuine. Knowledge, power, and some funny. Every week, every Monday. Pure, real, and honest. Tap in, leave a comment. You're tuning in to Mattie Mondays.
All right, here we go. And we are back around another 7 days. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mattie B. And this is Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways and much further beyond. We got to change that tagline, because today we're definitely stepping outside of those boundaries. We do life, we do art, creativity, business, and definitely journey. Really big and constantly. And today we got some special guests with us. It's been a while, so I'm super excited to share this space with a really special crew, designers, visionaries, no punching bag, but we're gonna get into it. So just like in every Monday, every week fashion, we're gonna start with a quick recap and we're gonna get into it. Okay, there we go. This is gonna bother me. All right, so quick recap of my past week. What did I get into? One of the highlights for sure was a media day yesterday with musician Tailors. If you do not know, they are made up of two gentlemen, special gentlemen in my journey, and my creative team, my business team, but Chevy and Twin. So we got together and shot some really cool moments. So I'm excited about presenting that to you guys. So thank you, gentlemen, for those ideas and creating that space. I also got to pull up on one of my fellas, Kurt, at his studio, which is Kurt Studios in Atlanta, right there in the city, not far from Ponce de Leon. So if you're looking for a spot, it's an amazing setup, convenient, especially if you're in the heart of the city. And he's just a great guy and an incredible engineer. He will get you right. So shout out to you, Kurt. And we definitely had some birthdays. I don't want to call no names, but some very special birthdays. And if you are new to the space, we have a special song that I did not load up, but I'm gonna drop the flyer. But Happy Birthday Acapella is available on all major platforms. Put it in somebody's DM. It's heartfelt. It's a little. It might be a little girly. So fellas, you might not want to send it to your homeboys, but it is definitely there. Your sister, your homegirls, your friends, girls. We can send it to whomever. But that is there and available for you to, spread some love. All right, so let me get over here in these comments and say hello. We got C.Styles in the building. What's up? We got Mama Mattie, she would like to call. My mom Carol in the building. Twin is in the building. There you go, Mama Bethay. There we go, Krista. Showing some love. Twin showing some love to them. Musician Tailors in the building. It's up. You already know. Chevy in the building. Oh, we got one slipping. Crystal, we got one slipping. I ain't gonna call no names. But thank y'all, my faithfuls, for being here every Monday for over a year and a half. Every Monday. It's crazy when I say it, but it's true. Every Monday we are here with an episode, and 98% of the time live. So I'm grateful for that ability to be consistent and to be held accountable. And just you guys showing up and being here keeps me accountable, and it keeps me motivated. So I appreciate it, and I owe a lot to y'all. So just know that. If it wasn't a reciprocal thing, and then I don't think that I would have been able to push this long. So I really appreciate y'all. And it's not just me. It's definitely a community that we built over here at Mattie Mondays. What's up, Renee? Thank you for popping in here. What's good? Mogul Mall in the building. What up? What's good? All right, y'all. So I'm not going to hold you long. I'm just going to get into it. They are waiting patiently. They are waiting patiently back there to get in the building. So if you guys are not familiar, I have an amazing family. And inside of that amazing family, there is a lot of talent. And I have an extremely talented cousin and two second cousins, is that proper? That make up, I don't want to give it away, but they make up a beautiful collective called No Punching Bag. I'm about to pull them up and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. And we're going to learn more about what the brand is and who they are. And you see the flyer. We're going to get into a special occasion that just occurred, but we're going to work our way forward. All right, so here we go, ladies. I'm about to hit the button, bring you on in.
Hey!
What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yes, we are back and around again. So, No Punching Bag, Angel, or Danielle, Angel, Tanaja, have been guests here before. But for those who are not familiar, I'm going to hand it over to you guys if you would introduce yourselves, and we're going to get into it.
Okay. You first.
Tanaja first.
Tanaja.
I'm Tanaja.
I'm Danielle. Tanada is the head of our communications on our team. And I am technically the lead designer, even though we all design equally on this team. Yeah.
And I'm Angel, so I'm the creative director of No Punching Bag. And we design together. We create together great messages. We're No Punching Bag, a fashion brand for social change. We just did New York Fashion Week for the third time. And it was a lot of work.
It was.
It was lit.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so a lot of work. We're gonna dive into that. So you made a little of an allusion, or you alluded to what No Punching Bag represents. I want to dive just a little bit deeper. So you said a fashion or house for social change. Can you kind of speak to that? What that means? Some people might not really understand it. Can you tell what that means and what that has looked like in the journey of the company and the brand?
So basically, I am a social, a creative catalyst for social change. So what that pretty much means is anything in some ways I touch is going to be for a purpose. No Punching Bag, we created it to stand up in a way for people and for society issues that normally are not talked about. So on the runway, we feel like it's the best place that has the most impact to talk about, topics that people don't discuss, to start conversations about everything from climate control to donor awareness to domestic violence, gun sense, gun violence awareness, just women rights. We just did women rights. We did mental health last year, the full year. Every collection we created last year was to do with mental health awareness, identity crisis. We did the hat collection. So like sometimes we come up with our own names as well for the collection. So even though it may be named something else, we may change the name up a little bit. Like we did the ballot collection to promote voting. Instead of saying, hey, we're Democrats or Republican or whatever, we said it's the ballot. So what we did was say, raise your voices and vote, basically. And we did that with our garments. And we did, that was 2020. So we did Digital Fashion Week because all the fashion weeks were canceled, other than the one that we went to in February of that year. Yeah, everything got canceled. So we did Digital Fashion Week, which they have with the same platform. So
that's interesting. We have a sidebar on that. Digital Fashion Week, you said?
Mm-hmm.
We had commercial. I'm interested to learn more about that and what that looked like, but I ain't gonna take us off script. I'm gonna stick to the script.
Okay.
But awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That's something that I personally am aware of, but I think it is extremely important for people to know that, and that to be a part of, for me, conversations. It's something that I think is super interesting about the brand that I wanted to make sure that you guys had room to express, because the purpose, I think, is a huge fuel for the passion. So I think that's why y'all thrive and stand out so much because of the foundation that y'all are building everything on. So I think that's really dope. So yes, thank you for sharing that with us. All right, so New York Fashion Week. Let me make sure I ain't gonna get you on the curveball. Stick to the script. No, I don't want to go there yet. Okay, so we all have. I'm gonna go off a little bit and come back around. I just want to take this opportunity for people to know who you are and all of the things that you have going on. So there are different brands also represented in this space, in this screenshot. So Danielle and Tanaja, can you briefly tell us about the extensions outside of No Punching Bag that you guys have built and are working on? Yeah, I want them to know everything before you part. Tanaja, Danielle, whoever want to go first.
Okay, so in addition to No Punching Bag, I have a solo brand called And What Fashion. And basically what I do is I upcycle clothing, take them apart, and create something new and different based off of my personal style. I have always got confidence on my style. So I was like, maybe I should just create the things I like and, sell it. So that's basically what I do. And I make a lot of denim wear.
Yes. Tonight.
I have a separate business called Hygienic Beauty. It's a hair care brand, and I just focus on women embracing their natural beauty, enhancing their beauty, growing their hair, and things like that. I've always been passionate about hair. It was my first love before fashion, and so that's how I created it.
Sweet. Awesome. All right, so real quick into the comments. Y'all, if you guys have questions, and I'll screen them, ladies, don't be nervous. If y'all have questions throughout, please feel free to drop them in there. Within reason, stay on script. But if y'all have questions for the ladies, definitely drop them in there. And if they, make sense, I'll definitely work them in. If y'all are inspired to know more about their journey and what's going on. Aunt Tan, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Aunt Tan slid into the building. And she says the utmost respect for your mission, and she loves y'all's work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. All right, ladies. All right, so I'm trying not to rush it because I'm just super excited, but I think we're just gonna fall into it. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Perfect. All right, we're gonna hop in. So just about a week or 2 weeks ago, right? It was the official start. Began New York Fashion Week 2024. Can you tell us, first of all, the other experiences that you had with it, and then we're gonna get into this previous one. So can you let the people know that y'all not new to this, y'all true to this?
Yes.
Yes.
I think it was, 2019?
Mm-hmm.
2019, we did, actually we did both Paris Fashion Week and New York Fashion Week in 2019. And we actually took 15 models with us when we did that one, from North Carolina. And I think we might have had one from South Carolina, something like that. We like to kind of have our models so that we can kind of work with them for a few months at a time to kind of build on making sure garments fit like sleeves on the runway. However, one thing I can really point out about the different platforms in these years, with Paris Fashion Week and with New York Fashion Week, sometimes they don't choose the models until the day before.
I was going to ask about.
And you've already previously made the clothes within the last month. And sometimes we would have 2 weeks to get ready for a show, right after we did another one. Like in 2019, we was hitting shows every freaking weekend. We would have to go get Danielle from college, take her back the same day to college, hours away.
It was a lot.
I ain't no spring chicken, and I was just it's a lot. But that's one thing that I can point out that's different about the experience is how much time you have with the models. And a lot of times we like to use our own models. And I think last year, we actually had some of our previous models plus new models.
Okay.
And this time we had,
Yes.
we might have all but 2 new ones.
Maybe about the platform in general.
Yeah.
I feel like the other ones, they were amazing platforms, but this new one was super big. And I feel like
True.
we had so much spotlight on us. It was like so nerve wracking. Because the other ones, even though
this previous,
Yeah.
okay,
the other ones, it was like, I mean, it's New York Fashion Week, and you're just like, it's New York Fashion Week. But
Yeah.
this one, they have connections, and they invested in the designers and things like that. So they also speaking about you in closed doors and things like that, trying to get you to bigger spaces. And so that made us more nervous than we ever been on any platform.
And this one was a magazine too.
Spotlight a little
It's
bit.
like the magazine. So.
And the way like in which it happened was like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Too, if you want to share it.
Hmm?
You want to share like
How
how
the
that
opportunity came about.
Oh yes, it was Thanksgiving, and me and Dio was supposed to be cooking. What was it? Sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
And they burned it.
Yes, because we was applying for this opportunity.
Oh, yeah, I got distracted.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I seen it on Instagram. I was like, should we apply to this? I was like, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just take a chance. Let's do it.
Yes.
And we heard back from them. And the crazy thing is we have been following the magazine for like a while, like a long while.
I've been contacting them like, can we please showcase on your platform?
Oh wow.
And then they was just like, it just happened. They were so excited and honored for us to be on their platform and things
That's
like
great.
that. So
That's a great lesson, guys. Just all of that encaptured. Don't give up. You gotta keep shooting your shot. And it is not always gonna come to you. So y'all definitely, literally,
That's true. That is true.
So that's awesome that y'all put yourself in a position to get it. I'm gonna pause for the calls. We got some new eyes in the building. What's good? We got Franklin in the building. Tamika, thank y'all for popping in. Ashley, Samuel's in the building. What's good, y'all? They're giving y'all love. They can hit the heart button. I know it would be hearts all over the screen. Thank y'all for being here. If you've just now joined, I am here with the three designers, the creators, all of the working parts, the faces and the hands and the minds behind No Punching Bag, Danielle, Angel, and Tanaja. And we are getting into their brands, who they are, and we're just hopping into their journey into this year's New York Fashion Week 2024, working within the week with on a different platform with the magazine, and just how that came about. And we're gonna get into the thick of it. Mika Reeves, what's up, is in the building. Thank y'all for following through. Look, y'all got me turned up tonight. Thank you for popping in, Mika. But yes, okay, thank you. So that was a great piece of learning how this platform, this specific room came to y'all. So that's really, really dope. Y'all love. Which one? You gonna get Angel in trouble. Musician Taylor said, ask them. Oh, I remember. He said, why didn't y'all do y'all's famous introduction that we all love?
That one we was like, we make our own.
Oh, we do that. We should do that.
I was like, Musician Taylor. We can come back to that.
We were tripping that day. I'm telling you.
We got Carlicia in the building, y'all. Look, y'all.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Carlicia, thank you for pulling up. Thank you for being here.
My
awesome. All right, so ladies, so you just told us about how the opportunity came, and then even in there with your previous experiences, you mentioned the model. So you said the majority of this time you knew. Is that's
well, no.
So it was the opposite. Okay, I thought
it was like 2 days before, or
that you met them.
Was it a week? I don't know. Oh, we met them was it the day before?
We selected the models. Sorry, I handled most of the models.
Oh yes, okay, there we go. So that's a better question. What is the process? What was the process like and the experience with the models this time around?
It was definitely interesting. I'm used to being able to select whoever I want, but because it's more a high up company, the height came into place, like 5'10" and things like that. So I had to let go a lot of people that I wouldn't usually let go.
Yeah, that was rough.
But we actually didn't know our models until like probably a week before, I would say.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we didn't meet them. We didn't meet them yet, but we knew from the model pool.
Yeah,
this is who they are and everything. And we always have a model pool, actually.
Now, the day before the show, though, I did have to
Alterations.
No, I had to find like 4 models.
Oh,
a
that
handful
part.
of models, just because it wasn't up to their
Standards.
standard. And so that was hectic because I didn't see.
So what do you mean by that? Like they didn't like the gear? Or
they just want people to look amazing in the garments, and they feel like the person's not standing out.
Yeah, they don't
feel
feel
I see. So it didn't suit them, or it wasn't.
Yeah, like
okay.
like it's bigger than like the height and the walk, which is ultimately how you get into the model pool. But
It's
for
like
them, it's like they didn't make a difference. They wanted to make sure our garments looked perfect, and they felt like the model was taken away from that.
I see.
And
so it's like you have like 5 models trying to look, but one of those have to be the best. So
one of them has to leave no crumbs.
That's dope.
Right?
So they were in a I guess in a literal sense, they were auditioning in a way for your pieces.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And that was
dope.
That was
That's-
different
I mean,
because it was something I never learned before. Like seeing like 5 pictures of 5 different models in my look. I never knew. I was like, you can go from looking like that was okay to whoa.
That like you're like, oh, I think I like her in it, and then you see somebody else, and you're like
look even better in it. And I never knew.
And the models think if you open up your mouth and you say they look good in it, they feel like, okay, I'm gonna be wearing this. And then when they find out that they're not wearing it, you are bound to be confronted. And we did get confronted.
It's good to know. I imagine for y'all now going forward that y'all have to be sure. I guess.
Yeah. Let's keep your mouth shut. She look nice, but keep it to yourself.
That's very neat. That's very neat. That's cool. It's a lot. It sounds like some pressure, but that's kind of neat.
Yeah, it is.
We have Duncan in the building, who shares watching the creative practice over the years. Amazing as always. Thank you for being here. All right, so that's really, really cool. All right, so we're in there. We have all the alterations done. The garments. So let's backtrack a little bit. How long did it take y'all to prepare all of this line and these designs for this past New Year?
I think because we worked into the night of, we worked up to the night, actually the morning of, we worked into the morning of.
We work into the morning of.
So I would say a month or a little.
You definitely wasn't a month.
Okay. I think it was about 3 weeks.
Okay. Oh wow.
3 weeks.
Yes.
Huh? What'd you say, Mattie?
I said that y'all created it all in 3 weeks?
Yeah. It was. And then when you have created, though, once you meet the models for the first time, that's the alteration. So when they're talking about that, oh, no. Let me just go ahead and get to the thick of it, as you would say.
Let us know how it looks.
We weren't just doing alterations. We were being assigned influencers. They wanted us to keep on dressing influencers and celebrities and whatnot. And so now these chickens' heads, they got ideas for new garments. So they were adding garments. How many garments we supposed to have? We ended up doing more garments. I was like, stop it. No more. No. They got ideas. I'm like,
I have to accept every opportunity. So.
Yes. I get it.
We ended up with 18 looks, which is the most that we've done.
We usually do 15.
We usually do 15.
15 or 9 for Fashion Week.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying that inspiration was kind of coming on the fly within that last 24 hours.
Yeah, like they were literally spitting out garments like they were making macaroni and cheese, like the quick macaroni and cheese.
I will say I'm not the fastest sewer of the group, and I did have to make something overnight. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I was like,
she did it.
I gotta do it.
She's a perfectionist, and it takes her longer, but I guarantee you everything is perfect.
That's
and
awesome.
I was really impressed that she got it done fast. I just wasn't even gonna look at her though. I wasn't gonna look over there. Because I don't want to stress her out. You know what I'm saying? Listen, designers cry and stuff. They cry.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them that cries.
The shade. I saw it come over.
Yeah, I'm throwing a little bit of shade now.
It's all good.
Bring some drama to the.
No, but I can only imagine the level of pressure. Like, I always equate things like this to like being an athlete, but you have to show like game day. You got to be ready, and you're preparing. Like for y'all, it's literal. Like athlete, we prepare weeks before and then we warm up that day. But y'all warm up is still like a level of, I imagine, it's a different level of stress or having to rise to the occasion, literally with
it gets to the point where you're kind of like, it was moments where I was like, if these models are not gonna look right in my garments, cut my garments out the show. Like literally, that's how deep it is. No matter how hard you work, once everything is out there, it's out there. And I was like, you seen that little thing that keeps on playing. The guy's like, cut the show, cut the show. That's how I kind of like, I was definitely like, cut the show.
Were there certain pieces you just was not sure about?
No, I was definitely sure about the pieces, but it's the people that are in them.
Okay.
And, I just wanted to be right. And everybody's personality, sometimes it actually comes through. Your personality and everything comes through. It's not just about the walk. And some people do too much. Like they have really dramatic walks. So
I think it's also about it was like this opportunity was so big and you want everything to be perfect.
Yeah, you want.
And so I think it was the first time that I felt like insecure about creating in general.
Yeah.
I'm always confident, like I can create anything I want. That's how I always feel. But it was the first time I feel like this might not be good enough.
It's like you start second guessing yourself.
And
for sure.
We were on like a platform that had like other designers that were also like high up in the industry. So it was like,
I mean, they didn't create on our level, but they were well known. You know what I mean?
Everybody had amazing
I'm saying they have amazing work, but
everybody
art when art meets fashion, that's how we do it. Everybody don't do art meets fashion. And you see a lot of high-end brands try to do social change on the runway, and it doesn't create the storyline. They don't do that well. I'm just saying they don't.
I would say
is it probably the level of authenticity, maybe, when they're like trying to follow the trend versus it coming from a true passionate place.
Yeah, and that's probably what it is.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. All right, I'm gonna hop into these comments really quickly. I'll work my way back. Untan shares. This is so exciting. The funnest drive I've had driving home all month. She said great. Untan definitely tapped in. So Tamika asked the question. So let me see if I can steer this to not take us too far off. Thank you, Tamika, for being here. She asked if you could tell us a little bit about Paris. But she said specifically what was the best part of that opportunity. So we'll go there quickly and we'll come right back. So maybe even in a comparison way, what was the best part or even the takeaway that you gained from Paris Fashion Week?
I believe that Paris Fashion Week, it was quite an experience. I went by myself. Obviously, we created the design together, but I went by myself. It happened very quickly. And
it's actually one of our first platforms. And I felt like over time of us going on other platforms, we had to learn how to basically take this opportunity and make more opportunities. And because it was our first, we didn't know that. So even though it was like an amazing opportunity, like one of our biggest opportunities.
It was the biggest. It's like the biggest, but the biggest.
Because the platform itself was, I think, kind of like on this level of this
platform. Well, actually, it's 25 people that are designers on New York Fashion Week with Society throughout the globe. Wow. I'm the only Black designer there.
Wow.
We are the only Black designers there that showcased. I think 3 were chose out of the United States. So it was a very big deal. And there were a lot of fashion forward, blog, press, everything you can think of. And we got a lot of press from that. But that opportunity was not created without a few hand of people that gave to make that happen in a matter of days. Like we had to raise the money for that. In a matter of days, we were supported by people that we did not even know, and a handful of people. So for me, it was a dream come true. It's very close to my heart. It's like that moment that oh my God, I'm actually gonna do the thing that I love. And so it's very personal. So
and on a grand level. That's cool.
Oh my God, I'm gonna tell you the scariest part.
Okay, tell us the scariest.
So they're the ones that chose models the day before. They
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
us to fit our models to a size 0. These models were smaller than a size 0. And
Wait. Okay. Let me not. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
yeah, like
And you
literally,
were there by yourself.
and I was there by myself. And actually, on
Okay.
that platform, you're not allowed to take your garments back to your hotel to fix them for those sizes. So alterations, no ma'am.
Oh.
They're staying there and they're being locked in the building.
So you were
So I
having to
took
like.
pictures. Yeah, I took pictures of the models in our garments.
Okay.
And when I got back to the hotel room, I cried. And I called Franklin. He's like, what are you doing calling me in Paris? But like, I was scared. So I wanted to reach out to him and my daughters and was like, okay,
We
like,
came with a game plan.
yeah, like we had to come up with a game plan. But listen, I'm falling apart because we couldn't bring the garments back with us.
Yeah.
And these
So you
people are
losing
smaller than these garments.
Yeah. They took
And
away your
then,
time to be able to prepare.
and we're dealing with celebrity stylists. And, you know, that's a lot of pressure. I'm dealing with celebrity stylists. And actually, it was so crazy because people haven't met like these models before that we were all like, okay, you can use my shoes. My shoes are not going to work for this. You can use this. So like the shoes that I had did, other designers used those shoes in with their collection. And then we had used some with, oh, Danielle said, wrap it up. I'm a talker. I'm sorry.
This is good. This is good.
But it was scary. It was the scariest thing ever. Like, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But you know what? Your girl have safety pins. And then we have enough time in between these different designers coming out. So I had to hand sew, which is something, that's the first thing I learned how to do was hand sew in second grade.
You're good at
So
that. Yeah.
I was like, I'm good. The rest of the designers were still crying, but your girl was like, I know what to do because I had already talked to my team. I was like, I know what to do. We're gonna kill this, and we did.
That's awesome. And you leaned on your community, which is
yes,
the girls in Franklin. So that's dope. And even to get you there, but in that moment of the breakdown. But thank you for sharing that. I know the girls wrapping you up, but thank you for getting to that because it's important. All of us, you know, we're in different fields. Some of us are creating or pursuing things that are in the obvious, like creative world, like fashion and music and stuff like that. But we all work and pursue in different lanes that we experience the same moments. Like, are we good enough? Are we supposed to be in this room? Nobody looks like me in this space. And it's like things are turning against you. All the odds that could go wrong do in moments. But having that support system is beautiful, and that is a blessing. And then you just still somebody could have crumbled even in that same scenario, but you didn't, and you were prepared and you stepped into it. So that's dope. So that is definitely a big inspiration. Even if anybody is in that moment right now, like you just gotta push through and face those fears. But I think that's those are the moments where we can look back and be proud of ourselves. But yeah, just don't stop. So thank you for sharing that. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Renee asked us, how can one become a model for No Punching Bag? What would that process look like? And then I'm gonna spin back to New York Fashion Week.
Our communications should handle that.
Yes, this communication. Can you let us know, just in a nutshell, what would they start?
Just emailing us.
Okay.
And like sending your digitals and things like that. And like when an opportunity arrives, I always reach out.
Tell them what the digitals are.
Yes, please.
It's just photos, like straight up and down photos, and maybe of your walk if you want to do runway, a video of your walk,
as well as measurements.
Measurements is very important. And what was it? Oh yeah, make sure you have different poses for the print because we do runway, but we also do print as well.
Yeah, we always look at models' work from beforehand. We don't. We used to do very new models, but sometimes we like to see models that has been working a lot and things like that.
And we do work with some models that are new. We take chances with certain projects and work with new models. if they have that passion and they're very serious about modeling.
And some people, they're just a natural. Like, even if they don't have a lot of experience, you can just tell if they're like a natural. So, like, yeah, come on, you're on that team.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they got that good energy.
Yeah,
good energy.
I mean, that's important. It's important.
Oh my goodness.
So that is a question. So I'm gonna skirt back to back in the moment in time of New York Fashion Week. So you're there, you have the garments, you're working on the fly, you're meeting the models. What and not like to we're gonna stay inside of the lanes and we're gonna be proper about it, right? But were there encounters or are there encounters with like different attitudes that you guys have to kind of just be aware of and work through? Like do those moments come often when you're working with the models, when you're dressing people, when you're trying to give them, direction, how to walk, how to serve? What does that look like?
I would say that did not happen to the day of because we didn't really get to talk to models at all. Really.
Even though we met a lot of them one-on-one, but I think like you don't really know somebody until you're like
with them for hours.
Yeah, and in like a smaller
really
environment. Even though the backstage was very big, but yeah,
the backstage was the biggest backstage ever.
Right.
And it gave the models too much freedom.
You had to go for like
it was like being in a mall or something. It was they kept on getting missing. And when you're about to hit the runway, you don't have time for that. You don't have time.
I had to be really mean.
I had to go ahead and line everybody up.
Like stern. You had to get stern.
Yeah, stern.
Yeah,
stern. They said I was mean. They had like a whole conversation about.
Yeah, I was like, Danielle talks to Naja. She's being mean. I was like, go talk to Naja because you work really hard on your garments.
Don't act like y'all don't appreciate that sometimes. That she could be the mean one.
Yes.
Don't act like y'all don't lean on that. Tonight I get it. They lean on it when they need to.
Yeah, like y'all not gonna say anything. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna be walking around, you gotta take this garment off, right? Because it's too much.
Yeah, well, that's because let's just say that some of them were dropping it like it's hot in our garments.
Oh, okay.
The music
was is very the music. Yeah. Like when you hear your song.
Oh yeah.
I can see me being a model and me doing that. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. If one of my songs come on, I'm either about to dance or I'm about to sing. And the models was doing what people naturally do. And then we have them for what, 8 or 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours. So I think that they don't have enough time to just be mannequins. So of course they're gonna move. But at the end of the day, when you're down to the last hour, like you don't have time to be fixing stuff. And I done seen people go on the runway with things broken and
we had to put one of our garments.
Yeah, they gave me a steamer that was spitting out white stuff. It destroyed one of my beautiful garments that I made, but I was like, okay, whatever. I was just like, it's not going out there. And they was like, can you fix it, Angel? Can I fix it? I done tried to wipe this off.
Yeah.
I'm not putting the garment on there if it has these white spots on it. Like I'm not doing that. And I don't care that I made it. It's not going out. And
it was so beautiful. It was a really beautiful dress.
Yeah.
I really wish
the founder of the magazine really liked that dress and she really wanted to go out there. And I was like, nope, it's not going out.
Maybe it's thank you for sharing that example of a hell of a curveball. It sounded like you kept your composure and you're just very clear, like, all right, moving on. But maybe now something that can be like super exclusive. So I don't know.
Exactly. I think we're gonna end up using it. I gotta fix it. Like I gotta figure out how to get that stuff out. I don't even know what it was that came out of steamer, but one thing people have to do is empty your steamers out when you use them. After you use them, and people don't do that, and I think that's what happened. But
I think it was like dried up water.
They said it might have been like.
Oh, I see.
I feel like,
but it hadn't been. I guess.
But I was like, somebody done set me up. No. Somebody done set me up. They trying to take me out. They trying to take no punching bag out.
The universe is throwing some hell of a curveballs. It was like a little steal, like a little foul with you made. That's cool. Go
But
ahead,
I
Danielle.
would like to say overall we did meet models that were very nice.
Very
had
nice.
good energy.
Yeah.
No, that's dope.
You just meet only there's always like a bad one or two.
And the crazy about all these models, they were like somebody. It was something that they have done that was so amazing.
Everybody's somebody.
And yeah. Oh, everybody was somebody.
Yeah.
We know what you mean.
Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying. They have a standout resume. I guess what you're saying.
Yeah.
That they're packing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. So we got some new eyes in the building. What's up, Jay Sean? You said great humility in that scenario. Yes, straight up. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's dope how you played that. So I've got a chance to see, via social media what it looked like, some of these designs. So of course I had to grab some from your social medias to show everybody, to give everybody some context. So I'm gonna pop up here a few examples of the designs that the ladies wore. And as they come up, I'll pause for the cause. And can you just tell us who we're looking at and just about the design briefly? Y'all gonna play that with me? Yeah, we gonna run it? You gonna run it? Okay, cool. Let's start with, we're gonna start. I'll wait for the group one. I'll wait on the group one. Let's start with her.
Oh.
What is this design? Because she was bombshell, okay? Killing it.
Yes.
She
All right,
was.
so I'm gonna move it so they can see you. So who is that young lady, and tell us about the design?
That is Chinese Kitty. She is a female rapper. I believe she is from New York. We had
Actually,
just the.
I actually had to make that just right.
Yes, you did. You did.
Yes.
You could.
We actually was right before we had to leave for New York. We was notified that she was be walking for us, and so I had to make it like in one night, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It was one night before we packed up and left.
It was the first time I had to make something completely different from what I'm used to for a model, and so yeah. But it was so amazing to meet her because it was like I think it's our first celebrity, really.
Other than Naya.
Yes.
America.
We've worked with a few different people, but
a bigger celebrity.
yeah, I think
and it was like the fitting with her. It was like okay, she was like off into like a closed room, and it was like she's ready. Yeah, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Let me say that again. So
Yeah.
she killed that, and it looks so dope. It's so cool. I know we're getting just one angle, but it looks great.
And I did the gloves.
Oh yes, the other beautiful.
I saw those.
Obsessed with gloves.
So unique.
Yes, they loved them. She loved them. It was amazing.
She was really cool though. She was really cool, down to earth. Her stylist was like really cool, down to earth. Like they were really good people. They didn't like, oh, you're taking too long, because we have a lot of models to work with and other things to work out.
It was so encouraging.
Yeah,
too.
like
it was so nice.
That's beautiful. Well, shout out to her. And she looked amazing. Y'all did y'all thing on that look. All right. Now this stood out. Okay, she was surfing. Y'all tell me if y'all agree. She was serving.
That's Taylor, right?
Yes, that's
Taylor.
Taylor was serving.
She killed it. Like
she
killed it, and she made. I think that in a sense, she was probably one of the taller ones, tallest model that we had. But women are giants, and really, she served in a way, and that's why she was our finale. She served in a way because she showed like our strength as women, and just a natural beauty in her own right. And then Tanaja, that's Tanaja's garment. So
you can elaborate.
Elaborate.
Look at that look. Elaborate.
What was the inspiration?
Honestly,
suited elegance.
The thing about this collection, I was like, because it's a big opportunity, I said I want to create the best thing ever. Like I want people to leave thinking about our collection.
She always tries to create only the finale.
I already knew that was a finale. I was like, I'm designing a finale. Yes, and I can't believe she brought it to life. Like she really brought it to life.
Yeah, she did.
Like it's one thing you create and you put on a mannequin, but then also after you put like on a model or just anybody, it's see it brought to life. Like she really made it. Like her confidence made it a finale as well.
That dress got on my last nerve. I'm gonna be honest though.
Yes,
That dress was huge.
Oh,
It was huge.
Yes.
and we had to. We thought the venue was close to our hotel that we were staying in for Fashion Week.
It was. They changed the venue.
Oh, they did
what
change the venue after we already did our hotel. So we had to walk. We used to walk in with our rack. So basically, we had to walk like, hold on. So we walked 13 minutes to a location that she made up. And then we had to walk 20 minutes.
So it was not
to
the
the
right
actual
location.
Hey, it's no secret that I get lost.
We was like an hour late to the show.
An
Yes,
hour.
I was
Well,
like-
not to the show, but to the call. The
Okay.
call was like many minutes.
Yeah, because you're there
Like,
like
it's really, why are we even there that early?
Okay.
But
That's good.
we're,
I was like,
yeah.
yeah, so it's like 10 whole hours. You're like there for almost 10 hours.
Yeah,
I
and they're
didn't-
doing makeup, hair and makeup. So it's, you know, they have our mood board and everything. They know what to do.
well, literally, we had no sleep.
No sleep.
And she sent us to the wrong location.
2:00 in the morning, we went to
Yeah,
sleep.
Tanada's
Woke
dress
up at 6.
was hitting everybody. It was hitting things and people
And
in the
Tanaja
street.
is very sensitive
People
about her
are
garments.
coming next to my garment. Like this
They're
fabric.
bumping her garment.
I
She's
know.
losing it.
Yeah, so good.
I never used this fabric before. This fabric has been a nightmare. And I was like, I just need this to hit the runway. I just need it to hit the runway.
Right. You say I'm
And-
going to be done.
You know,
like,
Taylor
I
wasn't
don't
dropping
want
it like
to-
it's hot either, though.
No,
she
she
was
wasn't.
taking care of the garment. She was ready.
Now, one time
Right.
she did try to bend or something. I was like,
She was
please
like,
be
my
still.
shoe came off. My shoe came off. And I was like, well, Tanada said, stay still, don't move. And so I'm trying to help her. And Tanada done caught me. She's like, what did I tell you? Tanada was like, the other Gemini had already came out. You know.
This serious business. I get it. It was
It's serious.
serious Gemini. They switch up. I get it. They switch up and they take people by storm.
Yes,
but
they sure do.
They switch up. But now I thought that Taylor, she did an amazing job. The garment was super dope, bold. Obviously, it took up space, but she didn't shrink inside of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like she, like y'all said, carried it. She served. Yeah, I thought that was really awesome. Like just elegant. Like she killed it. Y'all, that was a great collaboration.
It was so much pressure that this is the only Fashion Week runway when we do our walk that I didn't cry. This is the only one because it was just so much going on.
You know, when you have no sleep, you like can't feel anything.
Yeah, like it's like we just.
I was like,
Yeah,
I was not even impressed with my designs anymore. I was just like, that design right there. I was like, I don't think I like it anymore. Like,
So
because I was lacking sleep. I was like, I don't care anymore.
You're fatigued.
Yeah.
Not me. I was like, my garment is beautiful,
Oh.
and it's going on the runway. Until that little thing happened, I was like, whatever.
Yes.
Well, I'm excited. We're gonna make sure that we make room for that. It's probably something that's special that's gonna come with that for that specific garment. We're gonna make room for that when that moment happens to definitely come back through here and share that garment with us. So I will not forget.
Okay.
I will not forget. So I stole this one too from Instagram. This is a group shot. This is from what caught my eye was the garments, but also what the magazine said, what the platform said, and just them giving you your love, but no punching bag stuns. Pronounce this for me. Me feeder.
Mafita.
Mafeeder.
Wait, y'all said it.
We might
Meth eater is the MEF, so meth and an eater.
Boom, there we go, man. But no punching bag stuns at the Galentine's runway show. I thought that was awesome. And these designs are the bolder ones. We got Taylor here again amongst these three other ladies. Can we talk about these as well? This portion of the collection.
Yeah. Well, you want me to talk about my design? Because Angel's design is right there in the middle. I would say I haven't told anybody. The one that's in the middle, the second one next to Cherokee, that actually was not the original design.
Okay.
Actually, the day before the show, I had to cut my design apart and change it to this masterpiece right there, the second one.
So,
And I did not cry.
you did not
Even though I'm so proud.
Yeah, I was like,
it would have been fine. If you
I was
cried.
like, it don't work. But the thing about me, I just know how to change something really quick and make something even more beautiful. And that's the thing about designing. It's like you change, like you can just. I think the best process about designing is creating something. It's something else. The process.
And I think the beauty of it is that we make our own. Yeah. So, like, if somebody else did our samples for us, like we've met designers that can't sketch, we've met designers that can't sew, so they can't change nothing at the last minute.
I see.
You see what I'm saying? And so the beauty of it is that we control the whole creation process, and that's really important to me. And I actually told the platform that as well, because they're more involved, and I'm like, well, my vision has to stay with I am a woman. Like the message that I'm trying to send, it has to stay that way.
Yes, it has to stay. Yes.
And so that's really important, because people get caught up with fashion, but it's not just fashion for us. So, yeah.
Awesome.
But Tanada's designs also represent like women empowerment, power. I feel like your designs in the collection really represent that power.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And mine's more represented like
Elegance.
the elegance and the beauty.
Awesome. So I got the group.
And Danielle represented another side of it.
Yes, I can't zoom it.
It's a lot of them.
Yeah, so I can't zoom it. But Danielle, can you draw our eyes to your pieces, your touch, and what garments you led? I know it's too small for y'all.
So I'll first say, when I seen this video, because we captured it like right after we got off the runway, all the models got together like this, and I was like, I cannot believe we did this. Like, I was like, oh my gosh,
no, this is exceptional.
It was just so amazing. I was just blown away. I kept looking at our story over. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But my designs, they're mostly my designs were black, but I also had a black and purple dress that was basically it was a really good design. It's basically made out of the form of a tie, so I wanted to make a tie into a dress form.
But she did a tie by hand.
Yes.
Like it wasn't like, oh, she found ties and did it. She literally made a very giant tie.
Danielle's she's about detail.
Yeah, she's about designer details. So like she follows the script. So when we said that we were gonna do this, she's gonna do it exactly. She ain't gonna change. Me and Tanada, we go into our creative bubbles, and we might come out with something that we didn't talk about. But Danielle follows it to the T. So like she had designer details that had to do with collars. So when you see those points out, those are collars that are different places. And then she had like handkerchiefs coming out. Like she had this tie dress was actually even bigger than it was, right? But what ended up happening is we wanted to make sure the girl didn't trip, that the model didn't trip. Yeah. And so we had to tone it down a little bit in the front.
That's important.
And she's one of Beyonce's dancers.
That wore that dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on a Renaissance tour. She was one of the main ones. And she had such a great walk and such a great energy. She really brought my dress to life. And I was just so happy. I was like, wow, this is what I imagined when I imagined somebody walking in it. So it was really
Slay bag.
Oh, yeah.
Slay bag. No, it was a beautiful. I wish I had a bigger picture of everything.
Yeah, so
we're still really posting because we haven't posted.
We haven't finished posting.
No, it's all good. I'll continue to share as well. So I said it's all good. I'll definitely continue to share.
They don't share all at once.
Go ahead, no, do your thing. I'm going to pop this back up here. If you guys do not, I know it might be kind of hard to see the detail. But if you guys do not, make sure you take a moment and follow these ladies at No Punching Bag, and you'll see what has rolled out so far. Some of the runway shots and BTS of their journey. So take a moment and follow them on No Punching Bag.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Angel. What was your thought? I'm sorry, I interrupted your thought.
Oh, I was saying that they don't roll out all of the designs they have a whole plan, so they don't roll everything out at once. Like I'd be looking down at where's my garment? Like it's not been placed.
So it's 18 whole looks, so it's gonna take a
yes, and literally we love every single one.
Yes, we love every single one.
And to have a collection like that is great because sometimes there's some stuff we don't.
And the models just be waiting for, for the garment they want to show up.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling the same thing they're feeling. I'm ready for my garment to show up. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Where's my garment
just
at?
in the
Nah, just
picture.
joking. Just joking.
Nah,
But
that's cool.
It was very good. It was really fun to create this collection.
Though it did get a lot of stress.
It was stressful, but it was really fun. And I also feel like I always want to be in front of an audience that's not our audience.
Okay.
Because it's about impact. And so, when you're in front of a new crowd and a new environment.
That's what you meant to say.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like, to talk about things. How do you start those conversations if you sit in front of the same people every time?
Thanks.
You know what I mean? And so it's very important that we go places that we've never been, to do the things that we've never done. So yeah.
I love it. That's a great point. Reaching new rooms, reaching new eyes, new ears, so that they can experience, like, not just the beautiful garments, but feel y'all in the room and feel the passion and intention that y'all have. Yeah, I know y'all be shaking it up and y'all be modest, but I imagine like people's reception of y'all is like grand. I even saw like one of the BTS videos of y'all in the picture with the model. I was trying to find that, I couldn't find it. But that one I just popped up there with y'all in front of them. I thought it was really dope. I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for that still shot from a different angle, so we can see all y'all. So I definitely want to share that one too. All right, so before we depart, I do have one question that I wanted to make sure that I got to. Then we can, as brief as you guys would like. What does this experience like mean to y'all? Like you talked us through what it's looked like, what it's felt like, but this experience specifically, and then moments like this, like what does it mean to y'all, and where is it taking you on the journey of like y'all's intention? Like where do y'all see yourselves? I guess it was 2 and 1. So let's start with 1. What does these experiences like this, New York Fashion Week, mean to No Punching Bag?
Who let's go first?
Well, I'm a long-winded one.
Yeah.
Good. Gotta think a little bit. I think it means leveling up, reaching new heights. I feel like we've reached another level, like we've unlocked another level to this industry. And I'm really excited to see where it takes us. Going this far has been like a dream come true. Being on a part of that platform was a dream come true, because it was like I've been watching that platform for years, and then to be a part of it was like, wow. And it's like I'm in the building, and it's like it's crazy. And
it's one of those moments where it's like, okay, God's listening.
Yeah, it's like you're here, you're arriving. The hard work is finally paying off.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely believing in God's timing, and I just feel that along this journey. I think that answer. Does that answer it?
Nice. No, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I definitely think that ultimately, when you like envision something for yourself, that it's not limited to that vision that you have. It means that you can go farther. And I believe just wanting to be a fashion designer, everything I've experienced up to this point, is bigger than that. So that's what it represents for me, that I can go farther as a creative, farther as a designer, and my dream's not small. My dream's bigger than me, and my creator can take me places that I didn't even dream that I can go. It can put me before people that I didn't know that I can be before. And it can put me places that I never knew that I can be in front of, like, so for me, it's like, pinch me. I'm like, I think I did a post the other day, and I said, was it all a dream? Like, because it feels like a dream. It doesn't feel real. Even though you put in the hard work, you're like, oh. And then I'm not on the journey alone. We have each other, right? Then we have our creative community, which makes it even better. So I'm really happy about it. It's not easy, but you know.
It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. I love that. And then Tanaja.
Oh, I think you guys pretty much covered it.
Oh no, we want to hear
So
from
what
you.
is it? What does this moment mean to you, for you, on your journey?
I think you guys pretty much covered it.
It's
I'm
okay.
always honored to showcase at New York Fashion Week. I will say it's a lot of sacrifice, learning, relearning, and it's a lot. Being an entrepreneur in general is just really a lot. So I'm always thankful for moments when you see things come to pass.
Yeah.
It's a huge reward for sure. And it's exciting. We are extremely proud of you, our family, our Mattie Mondays community. It's really awesome. We know the work that y'all are constantly doing, but it is cool to like see y'all go in and capture these big rooms and huge moments, and do it with flying colors. So we're super proud of y'all.
And we want to thank you, Mattie, for handling our sound.
I was just gonna say,
like, are we not gonna talk about that?
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
yes. So
and your song.
yes,
oh
your
my gosh.
song.
We were sewing late at night when you finished the playlist, and then we heard your song come on. We always like just stopped.
Oh yeah.
It was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it was like it was surreal. And we were like,
it was icing on the cake.
We would play it over and over, because one thing we do, a lot of people don't realize, some people just put music together. Okay, we're gonna play this song. It's probably right now, but for us, it's intentional. So what we do is we'll listen to that while we're creating. So
and also before when like hair and makeup was being done, they played our playlist. Everybody went crazy.
They loved the playlist that they were playing it. I'm like, wait a minute, how's it gonna be new to everybody else if they playing our playlist? I said, y'all hear that? They loved it. They thought it was fire for sure. So
that's dope. Nah, I put a piece together, and I guess it helped, but y'all, they had a super dope vision of it being woman driven, inspirational with some sass on it. And Angel asked me to find a record that would fit. The first go around, I wasn't too sure, but once I got to see y'all's vision, I was able to then insert Big Energy, which will be out next Monday. We're doing a virtual listening party for the release. So now I can say that Big Energy was played in New York Fashion Week. So that's super dope. Yep. Thank y'all for that. I can boast and brag about that.
yeah.
I really appreciate that, ladies. That's super cool to be able to say. But we're gonna share that. Tanaja's been sharing some videos, but I'm gonna share that. I'm gonna save that for the virtual release party next week. So y'all gotta see it in real time. Some of the clips that she captured while they were walking to the song. So that was really cool. Special for me to share in that way in y'all's moment. So thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping us in our time of need. We needed because we didn't have enough hours in a day to do that at the same time.
So I was like, it would take me 24 hours.
No, literally.
Literally.
She does so much. She does so much. We like really.
Literally, I had talked to 18 models, and then I talked to platform, and now I never mixed music before.
Yeah.
I'm like, gotta go on YouTube and be like, okay, now cut this part. No.
Nah, we sticking to fashion.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's fun once I got in there and had everything to make it blend and hit on beat, like that part.
Yeah.
Make sure it felt good. So it was cool.
So I'm not diving into that field.
No, we're not. We're good. But we can come up with the costumes. You know, we
heard that. Y'all can always call me if you need.
Yes.
So thank y'all so much for being here. If y'all have any last minute questions, drop them in here. On the outro, I will play a snippet of Big Energy. Y'all be seeing it on our social medias. that is coming. I'm super excited about this record because it's my first time just kind of like, popping my talk, having fun, a little bit more upbeat and sassy record. So I'm super excited to share that. But it felt fitting for sure. And inside of that, in that moment, inside of y'all's playlist. So that was cool.
Thank you.
All right.
It was a surprise.
Much love, ladies, just stopping by to say, hey, thank you for pulling up.
Oh, Majoma Canty.
And Auntie said yes. I'm proud. So if y'all have any more questions or just want to show some love before the ladies depart, definitely go ahead and they've been showing love the whole time, y'all. I haven't been popping everything up. But make sure you take a moment to drop that in here, and I can pop it up on here before we depart. Thank y'all so much for taking out the time to come through here and stop in and share your brand and your journey, your experience, and just being transparent and comfortable here with us. Glow, okay, what's up, Glow? Glow said congratulations, y'all.
Thank
Glow.
you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna let them pop these up here. Thank you, ladies. I have a few more things if y'all stick around. I'm gonna share some things that we got coming up. Kind of talk through what this virtual listening party is gonna look like next week. So set your alarms for 8 or 7:55 next Monday. Just set it in your phone, everybody, so that you'll remember just to pop in here. I have a cool lyric video that I'll be dropping to display the entire song, so we won't just be sitting here bopping. We'll have a lyric video ready. We can all bop and sing along or read along. So that should be fun. Some special guests that might pop in here just to talk about the part that they played on the record, and we're just gonna vibe out. Yes. Thank y'all again so much. Hold on, let me get this up here. From Chevy, thank you, No Punching Bag. Appreciate all that you do.
Thank you.
10 shares, the whole family got to go. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
What's up, Juice? He said congrats to y'all and keep going to the top. Yes.
Thank you.
Know that you belong there. You belong there.
Thank you.
All right, I love you, ladies. Yes,
Love you.
Love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all so much for being here.
Everybody.
Make sure y'all follow them. No Punching Bag on Instagram. Let me get this up there one more time. No Punching Bag, and visit the site at nopunchingbag.co. 1 second. I want to do this. We're here. I want to grab you. What is the next look? How do you flip this experience? Just really briefly. How can we kind of chime in, or even if it's bigger platforms or designers, take this moment to talk to them. What do y'all want from this moment forward? Let us know.
We want to grow even further. I mean, it's a lot of steps in there.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's a lot of steps.
Are there any specific opportunities that you guys want? Like y'all wanted this magazine. Is there anything specific that you speak out to them? Just in case, who knows, they might see it.
I definitely would want to do more of dressing influencers, fashion design. I mean, celebrities. I said fashion design. I don't know. But I like to do some music video stuff. I want to do some performance things where people perform in the garments. We got some real iconic looks and designs that need to be on a stage, that need to be part of some movies and stuff.
And I personally, even though we had the having our clothes in stores experience, which Tanada very much dislikes, I do want to try that again. I want to try the clothes in the store again.
Yeah, because we don't do like fast fashion per se, so that was a different experience.
I'm not a machine.
Tanada said she's not a machine. It was like being in the dungeon making masks again.
Yeah, no.
Like we need sewers. We need people.
You might be able to grow your team. That time will come per your desire to grow your team out. You don't have to touch certain things. But that's so I heard you desire and you aim to get your garments in movies, on big stages, on the bodies of influencers and celebrities, and possibly in stores again. Is it accurate?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
So y'all know y'all
particularly.
have it. It's in the universe. It's so we heard you.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Gotta
Yes,
come.
it is.
Thank y'all so much. Have a great night and stick around. I'm gonna
too.
put a little bit of this big energy and depart and wrap up this Mattie Mondays episode. All right, thank y'all. Have a
Thank
good night.
you.
Thank you.
Love you, Mattie.
Love y'all. All right, thank y'all so much. Let's get it up here. We got some more love coming through. Congratulations from Twin to No Punching Bag, from Natalia to No Punching Bag, and from Ma. Congratulations, and so proud of you to No Punching Bag. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Thank y'all so much for always being such a pillar of this community, chiming in, sharing in the energy, asking questions, showing love. I appreciate everybody who is new and their first time in the building. I am Mattie B, songwriter, creative amongst different areas, but songwriter first. And I am the host here at Mattie Mondays. Next week, we will have a virtual release party for Big Energy, a record that I'll be releasing, produced by London Elixir. And as we head out, I will play just a bit of that record. And yeah, man, I'm excited to share it and to make it available to you guys. And we're gonna play around. We're gonna explore. We're gonna build this thing all the way through 2024, and see where this record can take us. Already, shout out to No Punching Bag. It has taken us to New York Fashion Week, so it is only up from here. I was super excited for the energy, and it's big energy. And yeah, we're gonna do it just like that. No Punching Bag. Let me get that boot one more time. See it, remember it. See it and remember it. They are they have been to places and they are going to more spaces to share their magic and their gifts. All right, y'all. So here is the clip. Good night. Before I depart, good night. Good night. I love y'all. Definitely only up. Yes, only up. And let me drop this on. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of the silhouette video. Y'all still in these comments. I don't want to leave you so let us know where you hear it being played. Oh, yes. Good question. Tonight or next time, next week, be prepared to let us know where you guys can hear it being played. Definitely some television stuff coming soon, but we will share those things as they are solidified. But yeah, we're super excited about this record. All right, let me stop. All right, love y'all. Good night. Here's a quick little preview of the lyric video and the beginning of the
Big step.